learners, welcome to SWAM online lecture series on the topic Database Management System. Myself, Mohammad Bukhari, working as a professor in the Department of Computer Science, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh. I am pleased to have you join me today as we explore the, the fascinating realm of data, database, and database management system. In the next few minutes, we will journey through function, procedure, and the trigger that will form the backbone of modern information technology. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the generic PLSQL, exception handling, cursor. So before going to today's agenda, we will answer the assignment which I have given in the previous lecture. The first question was, write a procedure that reads the record from the sales order details table using cursor and tells the delay between order date and delay date. The answer is create or replace procedure delays within bracket. You have to write order date in date, comma, d date in d date, comma, delay out number, parenthesis will be closed, is then begin delay is equal to d date order date end, and then you have to declare cursor cur is select star from sales order percent row type delay number. Then you have to write begin dbms underscore output dot put underline line within parentheses. You have to write delay between order date and delay date within quote. Then you have to open the cursor, then the loop, fetch cursor into exit when cursor percent not found, delays order dot order date, comma order dot delay date, comma delay, then dbms output line to cursor delay, then end the loop, then you have to close the cursor, then you have to end. The next question was drop all the functions or procedures. The answer is drop function day, drop procedure days, drop function drop procedure calculations, drop function prime, drop procedure delay. The third question was in trigger add new column, CT change is sales order table. Write a trigger to achieve that. Whenever client CT changes, the corresponding column should be set to yes. For that, you have to type on your computer, create or replace trigger T3 after update of CT on client master for each row. Begin if old CT is not equal to new CT, then update sales order set CT change is equal to yes, where client number is equal to old client number, and if then end. The last question was drop all trigger. It means you have to drop all the triggers. The drop trigger T1, drop trigger T2, drop trigger T3. So today's agenda is to be discussed functional and procedure trigger. So let us take one by one function and procedure. Function and procedure are fundamental building blocks for organizing and executing codes logic within database. In PL school, also I have explained function and procedure. Both serve as stored subprogram that can be called or reused depending on the requirement. You can reuse, but they differ in their purpose and how they return. It means procedure and the function. Function will return the value, procedure will not return the value. So function procedure in PLSQL are essential components for encapsulating and modularization. Function and procedure in PLSQL are essential components for encapsulating and modularizing code within the database. A function is named PLSQL block that perform a specific task and return the value of calling environment. It is typically used to compute and return a single value, making suitable for calculation or data transformation. When data transformation at the time calculation, it will return a single value. The procedure is similar construct but does not return any value directly. It focuses on performing a series of actions such as modifying data, executing other procedures. Both, we can say that both the function and procedure can have parameter, allowing them to accept input values for the dynamic behavior. For creating, you have to use create or replace syntax and are stored in database for subsequent execution. So we can say that function and procedure plays a very crucial role in promoting code reusability, maintainability, and security within the Oracle database. The syntax is, for example, of a function. You can give a comment like that. Create or replace function, calculate salary bonus, employee ID number, and the return number is bonus percentage number is equal to 0.1 and base salary number begin. Then select salary into base salary from employee, where employee ID is equal to employee ID. The return salary, it will return the bonus. So base salary multiplied by bonus percentage. By that we are able to get that. And in the calculate salary bonus. Then the next is example for procedure. Same way you have to write create or replace procedure, update employee salary, update employee set salary is equal to new salary, where employee ID is equal to employee ID, commit and update employee salary. Then function and procedure. I will take one examples for understanding. Write a function or a stored procedure which will text a date and display its date Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. For that you have to write create or replace functions. Day within parentheses you have to write date, in date, then return variable car is begin, return to variable car on date, comma day, then end. You can see, you can tap You can type on your computer like a screen. Begin. N number you have to store, then you have to write the output dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Day is concurrent day n. Then create procedure day that in date comma d out varka is, then you have to write begin. Date is equal to 2 car date, within quote you have to write day, then it will convert the day. Then you have to declare end date d varchar 10, then begin. N is equal to, we can restore the value of n, days n comma d, dbms output is equal to 9, day is concurrent d, end. The next question is write a function or a stored procedure for simple calculation of two number. If you have to find the two number, calculation of two number, so that type I have used the calculation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division for that. So here you have to write create or replace functions, calculate A in number, B in number, C in character, returns number is, then you have to begin. If C is the plus operation, then the return A plus B, else C is minus, then return A minus B, else if C is multiply, then return A multiply by B, else C is division, then return A divided by B, and if, and then n, then you have to declare the variables n1 number, n2 number, and operation char begin, then the store value n1 operation, and then n2 also you have to enter. Then the dbms output line to character n operation concurrent to character n, and in this way to calculations, then end. Then you have to create or replace procedure, calculate in number, C in character, result out number is begin. And if C is equal to C plus plus, if result is A plus B, and if minus, then result is A minus B, else if C asterisk multiply, then result will be store A multiply by B, else if C divide by, then you write result A divided by B, and if. In this way we can get procedure also, then end if. Then you have to declare number 1 n2 number, operation character, result number, then begin, n store n number, operation also you have to store value, n2 also, and calculate n1 n2 operation, then results, dbms output line character, n double parallel line or concatenate operation concatenate to character, n2 concatenate is equal to sign within quote, then character results, then end. The third question, to write a function to check whether the number is prime or not. Same way you did in PLSQL, here you have to use in Oracle, how to do create or replace function prime n in n, return varchar is begin, then if n is less than 2, then not a prime number, and then end if will be closed. Then you have to write C is equal C in to a square n. Then you have to write a loop if mod nc is equal to 0, then the return not prime number, and if in the loop return prime number, and then declare number begin. Then you have to write number, you can store dbms output is called line prime number, then end. In this way we can write a program. So we come to the next topic, triggers. In PLSQL, in Oracle PLSQL, trigger are a special type of a stored procedure that automatically execute in response to a specific event or particular table or views. Same way, you have to write a trigger. This event includes insert, update, delete, or even data definition language, like create, alter, drop. You can include trigger on these events. Triggers are powerful tool for enforcing data integrity, implementing business rules, or automating certain data actions. PL/SQL code associated with a specific event are executed implicitly, triggered by the occurrence of the predefined events. Depending on the events, trigger will be activated. Triggers are commonly used to maintain referential integrity, log changes, or enforce complex business rules. In other words, we can define using the create trigger statement, specifying the triggering event, the timing, you can say before or after the event, and the PLS code to be executed. It means you can define the after or before the event, then PLSQL statement will be executed. The code within a trigger can access both the old and new values of the affected values, allowing for comprehensive control and customizations. Trigger is essential to use trigger judicially, as they introduce implicit behavior that might be less transparent than explicit procedure code. So, same way you have to know syntax. You have to write create or replace trigger update timestamp before update on your table for each row, then begin. The same way you have to write for before update or after whatever. Then new last modified is equal to system stamp and update time. So I am giving one example. You can see on the screen. Write a trigger which does not allow to insert a record in sales order detail table if quantity order is greater than quantity on hand column of product master table. Create or replace trigger T1 before insert on sales order details. For each row you have to write. Then you have to, after that you have to declare. Then quantity on hand number, then begin select quantity on hand into quantity hand from product under master table, where product number is equal to new dot product number. If new quantity order must be greater than quantity hand, because the question is that if quantity order is greater than quantity on hand, so here you can condition that if new quantity order hand is greater than quantity hand, then raise application error 2011 quantity order cannot be greater than quantity on hand. And if, then you have to write end, begin end. The next question, write a trigger for unique constraint. Whenever a value is insert or update in a column, it checks whether the value already exists in the column or not. In a column or not. For that you have to write same way. You have to create or replace trigger T2 before insert or update of product number on product number for each row. Then you have to declare check number, begin, select count product number into check for product master, where product number must be equal to new dot product number. If check is greater than 0, then raise application error 20111 product number already exists, end if and end if.